Here's a set of simple and very wicked shoe spikes to increase the viciousness of your kicks by 1,000%, suddenly making your shoes the most brutal and devastating weapons in your combat arsenal. Doesn't matter how old you are or how out of shape you may be either. Doesn't even matter if you're seated or lying down or standing with a cane. If you can raise your foot, then these ball-busting shoe spikes will deliver one hell of a nasty shot. And best of all, I'll rush you a set of these shoe spikes, one for each foot, for free. Dear Hot List member, hi, it's Jimbo over here at Fight Fast on behalf of Bob Pierce and the rest of the crew. For the last 3 decades, we've been showing average guys like you how to protect yourselves and your loved ones. We're known around the world for giving away millions of dollars worth of free gadgets and instructional material just to keep good folks safe. Today, I've got yet another generous giveaway. I ask only that what I'm about to tell you stays between us for now, okay? Good. Here's what's happening. As a member of this exclusive hot list, I want you to do me a favor and test out this shocking new Fight Fast weapon for free. We call it ball-bustin' shoe spikes. Small, compact, and perfectly legal. They take maybe 30 seconds to lace into your shoes, practically invisible too. In fact, I'm wearing the set right now. Yeah, I know you can barely see them, right? You'd never know I was wearing the most dangerous shoes on the planet. But here's what they can do to a thick chunk of sheet metal. Imagine what this will do to anyone stupid enough to threaten you or your family. Gives you a huge advantage over every other man. Walk the streets with total confidence, knowing you're as dangerous as a cocked and loaded weapon. This is for real, and that's why I'm asking you to keep this to yourself for now. Nobody else has this. Nobody else knows about this, and only you and a handful of others are even being told about this. Here's the story. If you've been paying attention at all, then you've noticed that the world is going nuts. In the last few years, brutality has skyrocketed. The violence has gotten more random, more senseless, more heartless, and the criminal thugs are getting younger, like the 13-year-old Bakersfield punks who recently beat an 81-year-old man to death as he collected cans on a Saturday morning. For heaven's sakes, these killers are barely out of grade school. Or how about the New York juveniles who are still assaulting elderly folks in some sick knockout game they invented just because they think it's fun? Or just the other day, the 3 Oklahoma teens who told police they slaughtered an innocent man because they were, quote, bored and didn't have anything to do, so we decided to kill someone. Yeah, wow, it's gotten that bad, and it goes on and on. I wish I was making this up. I don't know, maybe it's the video games, but I've been in the self-defense industry for over 30 years now, and I've never seen anything like it. The world has changed, my friend. When I was a kid, we addressed an elderly man as sir. Today, apparently the best you can hope for is not to be beaten up for their entertainment, which is why this is so important to you. I am offering you a solution here. I mean, you can either hide under your bed or you can do something to protect yourself. As a member of this hot list, I'm betting you're the kind of guy willing to do something. These shoe spikes are a simple and clandestine way to do exactly that. They not only even out the playing field, but actually give you the upper hand, increasing the devastation of your kicks by at least 1,000%. That's a bona fide equalizer which places you back in the driver's seat. They are lightweight, less than an ounce apiece, constructed from insanely durable fiberglass reinforced nylon, and are literally as tough as forged steel. Each shoe spike is 2.5 inches long with a 1-inch wide base and 3-inch tall spikes. Now, when I say spikes, I want to be clear, these aren't sharpened to a point like a knife or a spear. No, the tips are fairly blunt, so they're not going to stab you or injure you in any way when you cross your legs or anything like that. But when force is applied, even just a love tap, the tip is small and hard enough to cause extreme pain and damage. It's something our engineering team calls a force multiplier, kind of like brass knuckles, except this is legal. The shoe spikes fit perfectly right over the tongue of any lace shoes or boots. Weave the spikes between the crosses of your laces in seconds, or you can thread the laces through the ready-made slots. The oval hole allows for flat or round laces. Either way, the spikes are secure and won't ever tilt or shift, even during extreme use. They are ultra durable, able to hold up to serious abuse over and over again without ever buckling or deforming. And because the base is relatively wide and sits on top the shoe tongue, it will not hurt your foot, even during vigorous kicking. The shoe spikes require zero maintenance, are chemical resistant, they don't absorb moisture, and they are non-reflective flat black so they don't draw attention. I've been wearing these puppies for over 2 weeks now and was shocked that nobody even noticed them, not one person. Look, it comes down to this. Your legs are the most powerful striking tools on your body, period. They're like baseball bats, allowing you to strike from a distance with much greater power than, say, throwing a punch. And if you're wearing these shoe spikes, even a poorly thrown kick to the knee or the side of the leg, or especially the groin, will absolutely devastate your opponent. Means you're the one left on top. You're the one who walks away. Your opponent, well, not so much. But hold on, I'm not going to assume that you know the first thing about throwing a kick. Nothing to be ashamed about. Most guys don't, which is why I am including an instructional DVD that spells it all out. It's called Bustin Secrets. I'm including it for free, right along with your free spikes. We got a highly respected world-class kickboxing champion to show you the one kick that makes your shoe spikes as brutally effective as humanly possible. One kick. That's it. That's all you need to know. And anyone can learn this too, even little kids and old ladies. Doesn't matter if you're a novice or even if you've never been in a fight before in your life. Forget all the fancy martial arts moves. Forget trying to remember a bunch of complex techniques that won't work in the real world anyway. Instead, learn the one kick that, combined with the shoe spikes, will end a fight in less than 1 second. Suddenly, you're the biggest badass in the room. This is about to change your life. Here's just a taste of what you're about to discover. First, you'll see exactly how to install the shoe spikes. Very simple. Takes less than 1 minute. There's 2 ways you can do it, so it's important that you see how this is done to make sure you're doing it right. Also, you'll discover the secret to properly throwing the single most damaging kick available to you. This is the one I just mentioned. Properly done, and it's easy to learn. And in conjunction with the shoe spikes, this kick is like slamming your opponent with a lead pipe studded with nails. Allows you just to smile and walk away from silly confrontations, knowing that the poor fool is in way more trouble than he thinks. Or if things get serious, just end it in a flash on your terms, your choice, because suddenly you're the guy in charge. Also, why throwing a so-called karate-style kick is actually stupid to do in a real fight. Frankly, it lacks power, requires speed, and you need a high degree of accuracy for it to work at all. The simple kick you'll learn is far more powerful and doesn't require speed or skill to execute. Hit him anywhere with this and he's going down. Easy to learn and so wicked. There's a sense of calm confidence that washes over you the second you understand just how quickly and effectively you can take care of business with these. Another thing you'll learn is a simple idea that almost instantly installs the proper kick technique into your mind and body. Here's a hint. If you know how to swing a baseball bat, then you can learn this devastating kick in less than a minute and use it the very same day if need be. I'm not joking. You gotta see this to believe it, and it really works. Also, the one main target you should aim for, and it's not the groin. Yeah, the sack attack can be an effective move, and that's why we also show you a number of groin shot techniques, but there's a more accessible, more vulnerable target. It's a higher percentage kick too, practically guaranteeing you that he'll be on the ground in blinding pain and wishing he never messed with you in the first place. There's a lot more too, like the simple lean out trick to protect yourself while setting him up for that nasty kick. The biggest mistake some guys make after the kick, you'll learn the correct follow-up technique, how to break his femur bone like a brittle twig, a quick way to double tap your kicks, a simple combo trick to counter any attempt to block your kick, and it sets him up for 3 vicious attacks, one of which will almost certainly destroy his knee, and on and on. I've been in this business for a long time now, and the reason I love the spikes and this training is that they perfectly fit with what we do over here at Fight Fast. It's all simple, the moves are natural, so there's almost nothing to remember, and it's so damn effective too. One move, one shot, and it's over. And again, again, it doesn't require you to be young and strong and in shape. No, in fact, with very little effort and using your shoe spikes, this one kick will send your opponent reeling. He simply will not be able to continue because it's practically like a gunshot wound. Unlike Hollywood, nobody can tough that out. It'll completely strip away his willingness to fight. He won't be able to think of anything else except getting the hell away from you. Most likely, though, it'll just drop him. At that point, he's at your complete mercy. You can finish him or escape. The choice is yours. I suggest you just let the poor bastard limp home or let the cops or paramedics pick him up. Either way, you're going home to your family safe and sound. Sound good? Good. Here's how you can get these shoe spikes right now. Just click on the yes button below now. I'll rush you one set of these shoe spikes. There's 2 in a box. You won't find these anywhere else, only here at Fight Fast. As part of this promotion, these shoe spikes and the 1.5-hour DVD, a package that I plan to sell next month for $49, are all yours for free. I ask only that you at least cover the shipping and handling to get this package to your front door. A very reasonable $9.95. No, you're not joining a club or anything like that. This is a one-time shipping and handling fee only. But you don't even risk a penny of that shipping and handling charge since it's all covered by the world-famous gold-plated Fight Fast money-back guarantee. Here's how that works. If you're not happy with this amazing deal for any reason, even no reason, then just email my office at support@fightfast.com and demand a full refund of your shipping and handling fee. But keep the shoe spikes and the DVD package as my gifts to you. I know that sounds like I've lost my mind here, but I can only afford to do this with my best hot list guys. You're on that list, so I trust your judgment completely. So hit the yes button now and let's get started making you one hell of a feared and respected force of nature. But hang on a second, just to sweeten this deal, I've got something else for you. You see, I've also added 2 additional bits of video footage. It's a little more advanced, but you should have this just in case you want to take your skills to the next level. The first is from a Navy SEAL trainer who shows you a nasty little scoop kick that attacks the groin. Yeah, it's the classic nut buster, but with a little twist. This one works perfectly in conjunction with the shoe spikes. The scoop kick doesn't require much power at all, but the effect is absolutely brutal and devastating. In almost all cases, it'll end the fight right there, especially with the shoe spikes. And unless he's been castrated, there's just no man on earth who can stand up to the shot, no matter what his size or strength or how hopped up on drugs or alcohol he may be. He'll drop like a sack of potatoes and won't be getting up anytime soon. It's a powerful kick, and yet it's actually shockingly easy to do. The second bit of video is from another kickboxing champion who worked executive protection for years. You'll learn 3 techniques that are a little more complex and may require some practice, but work amazingly well with the shoe spike. The first move is called the crouch. It's an instant and brutal response for anyone stupid enough to shove you, which our research shows is how 90% of fights begin. You'll see how to snap into a warrior's mindset and respond with a front groin kick combined with a vicious hammer blow behind his ear and then followed up with a final knee breaker kick. Bam, bam, bam. It's that fast, and he won't know what hit him. It's lights out, game over. You'll also learn what's called a circular strike that opens up numerous targets on his face, including the eyes and throats, with a follow-up side kick to his knee. This is brutal stuff, but when your life's on the line, you'll be damn glad you know this. Also, discover a tactic that works from a seated position or while you're exiting a car. Perfect against any punk trying to carjack you. This move can inflict lots of head trauma and could be lethal for him, so be careful when practicing this move. There's more, too, including a section on cheap shots to be used against anyone that's a clear and present threat. These are nasty, dirty tricks that include clever distraction and diversions to give you an instant advantage. Unfair? You bet. But on the mean streets today, when you're facing down sick jerks who have zero respect for anyone or anything, willing to attack innocent people and even beat and kill elderly folks for a few laughs, then I think protecting yourself, even in an unfair fair manner is the right thing to do, don't you? Like it or not, we're living in a different world today. These free shoe spikes and the free easy-to-learn lessons on the DVDs will give you the instant edge you need. So click on the yes button now. But there's only 500 of these packages to go around. This small market test promotion is over when that supply runs out. And since this message is being sent out to over 3,000 of my most trusted hot list guys, I expect them to be gone very soon. Maybe even tomorrow. So don't wait around or you'll almost certainly miss out. You'll be able to get it on sale next month for $49. But why do that when you can get it all right here, right now for free? This is Jimbo over here at Fight Fast signing off, but before I go, allow me to do a quick recap of everything you'll get when you hit the yes button now. First, I'll rush you the ball bustin' shoe spikes. Hard as steel and unbreakable, they fit neatly between your shoelaces and instantly transform your feet into a seriously dangerous weapon. You'll receive 2 of them, 1 for each foot, and you'll get them for free. Second, you'll get that hour-and-a-half training DVD showing you the one most brutal and devastating power kick known to man. Used with the shoe spikes, this move will end the fight in less than 1 second, inflicting so much mind-numbing pain he'll regret the day he ever crossed your path. This DVD package is also yours for free. Third is the additional bonage footage that covers a couple of different groin shots and some advanced dirty tricks material that may require a little practice. Gives you plenty of follow-up knockout shots and unfair filthy tricks that really work. This material is also yours for free. Fourth is the 1-year money-back guarantee. If you don't feel that you got the deal of a lifetime, then email my office for a fast and prompt refund of your shipping and handling fee, but keep all the material, the shoe spikes, and the entire DVD package as my gifts to you just for taking the time to check this out. That's more than generous, wouldn't you agree? But you must hurry. I made up only 500 of these free packages and the word is already out about this deal. So it's likely they'll all be gone by tomorrow. After that, this deal is over. So click on the yes button below right now and get in on this incredible free offer while you still can.